Nigeria is looking to establish a startup house in Silicon Valley. And I think this could be a good thing because reportedly this property has been abandoned for 30 years. So at the very least, it would finally be putting this property to good use. But best, it would bring some much needed traction to the Nigerian startup ecosystem. But first, let's look at the facts. Hello everyone, Kelvin here, and in this video I would be looking at the recent announcements by Nigeria to establish a startup house in Silicon Valley. The first thing that came to my mind is, why is this happening? So the short answer is that this will bring more visibility to Nigerian startups, and in extension it will bring more foreign direct investment into the country, which is much needed. We've seen that startup funding in Africa has been on a decline, so this could be one of the ways that we attract more investment into the country and into the continent. The other thing is, if you're in tech space, you know that Silicon Valley is where a lot of the big tech companies are, which means it's also the place where all the big VCs are. About $929 billion worth of revenue generated in Silicon Valley. So we could tap into some of this and bring in much needed investments to Nigeria. But here's why maybe some people, including myself, would be skeptical. Whenever the government does something like this, you question their motive, because a lot of the time we have these good ideas, these good policies sometimes for things we want to do, but the execution is not always there. So my skeptical side is wondering if this can be pulled off. Well, the current Minister of Communications, Innovation and the Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, is the founder of CC Hub, which is one of the early tech hubs in Nigeria. And we have seen his track record from that. I believe that played a role in his appointment into the ministerial position. If you look at CC Hub, a lot of notable startups have come from there, like Lara.ng, Approve, and others. A lot of other good startups solving different problems that have come from the hub. And there are also community programs that have been facilitated by CC Hub. So he has a track record of execution, and I believe that he will be able to do something like this, because whenever somebody has a track record, the least you can do is give him the benefit of the doubt. And I think that if this is done correctly, it would give a lot of Nigerian startups that global visibility, because it's Silicon Valley. It would also bring some attention to the Nigerian startup ecosystem. A lot of startups are doing very innovative things, so it will be a net win for the tech scene and in extension the country as a whole. But if it isn't executed properly, then it will just be one of those other ways that we could have wasted some resources. But hopefully this would be a good thing. I like to believe that it will be a good thing. So looking forward to how this progresses. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.